Hello, Nithyanandam. Nithyananda here.
Hello, Nithyananda.
Namaste,
This is Shelley.
namaste.
I'm very, very excited and thrilled and overjoyed and so many adjectives I can't say to have a very, very special guest. For those of you who are new to Reflect Radio, I'm just going to give a brief introduction of myself and then we're going to just flow into the program. My name is Shelley Speaks. I am a prosperity coach and business mentor. I've been a radio host for a couple of years now, and if you want to learn more about me, you can go to my website, ShelleySpeaks.com. That's ShelleySpeaks.com. And today I am very grateful and excited to welcome His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda, who is a world teacher in the science of living enlightenment. He is a spiritual head of the world's oldest apex body of Hinduism. He is revered as a living incarnation of super consciousness by millions worldwide. And we are going to learn more about him now. I just want to briefly describe my personal interaction with him. I was blessed to live in California. I recently moved about 6 months ago, and I was blessed to be able to visit his temple in Los Angeles for many, many years. It was a beautiful, energetic space of healing and comfort and beautiful people. So without further ado, I would like to welcome His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda to Reflect Radio. Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you for hosting me. And it's nice to speak to you all. And I also welcome all the Reflect Radio listeners in Los Angeles and everywhere. Namaste.
Beautiful. And Swamiji, I just want you to talk to people, tell them a little bit about you, people who've never heard of you before. Tell them who you are and how you came to this present moment in time.
I am born in South India, southern part of India, brought up in a very spiritual background. My hometown is the largest Shiva temple, and it's a beautiful spiritual ambience where I was able to grow up with the right teachings and right spiritual practices, and I was recognized as an incarnation by my predecessors and trained and initiated into yoga and all the Eastern mystical sciences like enlightenment, Tantra, Vedanta. And at the age of 17, I left the home to carry on with my mission. I walked the length and breadth of India, studying under various monasteries, learning from various sources, and sharing whatever I learned. So finally settled in Bangalore, started continuing my spiritual teaching and enriching the world. Then took the responsibility of the oldest monastery of Hinduism as a spiritual head. Now I am sitting with you all to enrich every one of you with whatever I learnt from Hinduism and my predecessors.
Beautiful. Now, your teaching, your core message is about living enlightenment.
Yes.
Please tell people what does that mean, living enlightenment, for someone who wouldn't understand that.
I can say living enlightenment means living the enlightened space in your life, means no powerlessness. Always feeling powerful, excited, blissful is living enlightenment. I give 4 principles, important principles for living enlightenment. 1. Integrity. 2. Authenticity. 3. Responsibility. 4th, enriching yourself and others. These 4 steps, or I can say these 4 principles, are the principles of living enlightenment. Basically, human beings can live complete powerful space. They don't need to go through the powerless space. Because of our continuous suffering patterns, the powerlessness patterns, brooding over patterns, we again and again infuse suffering into our thinking and living. So, finding out the root pattern we carry and completing with it, living continuously in a powerful space as an inner awakened being, is living enlightenment.
Beautiful. Now you mentioned completing. For someone who doesn't understand that, what do you mean when you talk about completing and how that connects with creation?
From the young age, we develop patterns which puts us in a very powerless space, which puts us in a very inadequate cognition. Our past inadequate, powerless experiences makes us live with inadequate cognition even in the present moment. So it affects our present life. It makes us live a very powerless life. Finding out the root pattern, which is reason, cause for our inadequate cognition, and completing with it liberates us from all the sufferings, incomplete patterns, incomplete engraved memories. In Sanskrit, we use the word karma. Karma is nothing but incomplete engrams, incomplete patterns, incomplete bondages, bondages of past baggage. If we go through the process of completion, then suddenly not only you are liberated from the inadequate cognitions of the past, so much of vast inner space is available for new creation.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now, what is the role? Why is it important for people to have spirituality and have that living enlightenment in this world that we're living in now?
See, spirituality is nothing but science of living. Actually, spirituality is spirituality is the answer for the question, why is life? I can't understand if somebody asks, why is spirituality? Actually, they should ask, why is life? Anybody asks, why is life? They are living enlightenment. When people ask, why is living enlightenment? I tell them, no, ask the right question, why is life? When you encounter with the great why in your life at some point in time, please understand, every human being at some point in time encounters the great why in the life. When you face the great why, you become awakened being. In Hinduism, we call that awakened being as Dvija, reborn. Unfortunately, when you don't know the path or methodology or a way to face the question, you fall into depression. So every human being if they ask the question, why life in a right way, they will be living enlightenment. Living enlightenment is the one and only solution to be out of depression and suicidal tendencies. Above all, the constant agitation we carry and the constant suffering we give it to ourselves, and all the bigger problems the modern day world is facing, modern youth is facing, like drugs, Facebook addiction, whatever may be the addictions, I tell you, inadequate cognition is responsible, and living enlightenment is the best, in a way I can say, only way to get rid of all these dangers humanity is facing.
Now let's talk a little bit about your 21-day inner awakening yoga and meditation retreat.
In this program, the title, the name of the program, Inner Awakening itself is self-explanatory. It awakens your inner being, your inner self. So in the first 4 days, you learn about the power of completion and power of listening, power of completion with yourself. You are helped to find the root of the conflicting patterns you carry. You are taught the science of completion with yourself and all the sufferings you create for you. The second level, next 6 days, people are made to live and understand the science of completion with themselves and others. The third level, next 11 days, so totally 21 days. The third level, next 11 days, you are taught and made to experience the science of creation. So, first level, first 4 days, the science of completion, completing with yourself. Second 6 days, completing with yourself and others. Third 11 days, creation, creating a new reality for you as you want. So this 3 put together is the 21-day process where you learn completion with yourself, completion with others, and creation. Thank you.
Beautiful. And where does this inner awakening take place? Where do people actually have this experience?
I have a beautiful temple monastery complex in South India, in Bangalore. This is a very beautiful temple monastery complex. In this place, the program happens. Actually, the inner awakening level 1 and level 2, you can do it even from your own country, your own city, even from your own home. So, inner awakening level 3, you have to be physically here in this temple monastery complex. It's a beautiful energy field, radiating the energy of living tomes of earlier enlightened masters, my predecessors. Here we have the living tome. If you were introduced to Buddhism and Hinduism, there is a living tome concept in Hinduism and Buddhism where enlightened masters leave the body, but bodies will not show any sign of death or decay. Like Paramahamsa Yogananda, his body is there in Los Angeles. After he left the body, after medically he was declared dead, more than 21 days, 3 weeks, his body did not show any signs of death or decay. So the same way, when masters leave their body, their burial place is called living tomb. Here in this energy field, in my temple monastery complex, there's a beautiful living tomb where 1,000-year-old banyan tree is there, and this place was a worship center for last 1,000 years. And we have created now all possible modern amenities. You can come and experience The third level program here, first level and second level, you can do it either in any one of our temples nearest to your home or in your home itself. From your home itself you can attend. You can learn more about this whole program by visiting our website innerawakening.org.
Beautiful. So for those people who want to learn more about you, maybe through one of your tools or techniques, I'm thinking about you, the beautiful meditation that you've created for eternal bliss. Tell people about that and what it does and where that came from.
Excuse me. Yes, now I can repeat. Now I can answer.
Okay.
Basically, meditation is nothing but completing with all the unconscious, subconscious incompletions we carry in our inner space. Through the meditation process, you complete with all the unconscious, subconscious processes. And once the completion with you is done, automatically the tremendous peace happens in you, the inner peace. And the result of the inner peace, the inner bliss starts happening in you. The excitement, the eternal excitement, eternal love for life, eternal bliss is the side effect of the completion with yourself.
Now, I have a question from someone in the chat room. They'd like you to explain again what inadequate cognition means.
Yes, great. Inadequate cognition means whenever you are cornered in your life, whenever you are confronted in your life, whenever your life confronts you, where you are not ready to face the life and where you are not ready to handle the situation, where you are very vulnerable position, you start creating a deep, imbalanced, powerless pattern in you. Out of that emotional imbalance, a very powerless concept in you. I'll give you one example. As a child of 4 or 5 years old, you just try to jump into the rain and start dancing in the rain, jumping in the rain, enjoying the rain. Suddenly your mother or father, somebody, pulls you into the house and just thrashes you or verbally shouts at you, saying that don't go in the rain, you will catch cold, you will fall sick. The harshness, the strong reprimanding you get from the parents, you may not be able to face that situation. You may feel powerless, vulnerable at that moment. So you make the cognition, inadequate cognition in you, going in the rain will make me fall sick. Even after 50 years, you may be 55 or 56, even then, you don't even need to go into the rain. Just seeing rain through the window, you will start sneezing. So creating inadequate cognitions out of deep, powerless moments of your life and continuously carrying it in your life even when it is not required, even after you grow up, is inadequate cognition. Maybe as a 5-year-old child you may catch cold because your immunity system is not strong. But even after your immunity system becomes strong, even after you grow, till the end, if you are carrying that inadequate cognition, you suffer with it forever. Responding to life from a deep, powerless experience of yourself is inadequate cognition.
Now, how can people stay connected with you on a daily basis? I know you have live stream on YouTube. Please tell us how to stay connected with you.
Every day I conduct a talk show called Nitya Satsang. It's a spiritual talk show. As Indian Standard Time, morning 8 to 9. Pacific Standard Time, it must be evening.
Yes.
So every day I conduct a spiritual talk show called Nitya Satsang. So that is the best way to learn about what I am teaching and to learn solution for all the problems you face in the life, whether it is related to physical disorders, psychosomatic disorders, physiological sufferings or psychological sufferings or relationship sufferings. These spiritual solutions can really help, support, encourage you to live the best of life.
Beautiful. Now, I personally have been able to visit your temple in Los Angeles, and I would really like for you to tell people.
Yes. In Los Angeles, we have a beautiful temple. We have established temples all over the world. In Los Angeles, not only we have a temple, we have a monastery also, because monks and nuns are staying there and volunteers, dedicated volunteers are staying. We have a beautiful monastery and temple in Los Angeles, and that temple is the home for the largest deities in United States of America. In Hinduism, we have pantheon of deities, many deities. We have many representations of one God, ultimate God. So, Ganesha, Shiva, Venkateshwara, all the major deities of Hinduism in largest size in USA are established in that temple. And the temple also conducts free meditation yoga workshops every week over weekends and a few over weekdays. We have healing camps and medical camps, and every day the free Hindu vegetarian meal is served to all the visitors. It's a beautiful place, a very energetic place, and I welcome all the listeners of Reflect Radio and Shelley Speaks show to please visit our temple and enjoy the temple.
Yes. Okay, we are going to take a short break, and I'm going to play the Brahma Murari, and that will give Swamiji time to call back in from India, so I'll be putting you on mute now. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, get a drink of water, and we will also be announcing a very special gift that Swamiji is giving all of you. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Programs for prison.
Yes.
How does that affect the community?
See, I strongly feel many times the rulers, without even their knowledge, the power centers or the law and order mechanism, unfortunately, many times puts impractical expectations on people. So many innocent people land in prison. Not all the people in the prison are criminals. Not all criminals are in prison. So I feel through meditation and Kriya, yoga, we can rebuild their life, rebuild their mind. Recently I was studying a research in Scientific American Mind magazine. They were saying that human beings are not responsible for the crimes they are committed. It is the hormones responsible for the crimes. So subtly if you study, the person's chemicals, the chemicals in the body is more responsible than the person himself. So with the proper Kriya and Yoga, if the chemicals can be balanced, the person can move from the space of sinner to saint, and he can be reabsorbed into the society And many developed, so-called developed countries spend billions of dollars to re-assimilate the so-called criminals or prisoners into the society. I found meditation and kriyas are the best way to rebuild and re-assimilate them into the society. We have 108 kriyas for all the common physical and psychological ailments. All the listeners can visit our website www.nithyananda.org to learn about these kriyas. It is like you can practice on your own. It's a self-sufficient kriya teacher. The website is a self-sufficient kriya teacher. It will really help you to complete with yourself and be non-violent and rebuild your mind, body and everything. It covers common ailments from diabetes to blood pressure, migraine to up to cancer, a common irritation, agitation to depression. For all major physical and psychological problems, I have developed kriyas and it's available freely for you to download at www.nithyananda.org. They are free, guided instructions along with videos which you can easily practice in your own home.
Beautiful. Now we have a question.
Yes.
They're asking, what does it mean to be a living incarnation of super consciousness? What is super consciousness?
A person who starts expressing the qualities of super consciousness like a love, laughter, life, light, clarity from the very young age is called as incarnation in Hindu tradition. My predecessors and my gurus, my mentors recognized me at the age of 3 as an incarnation, and when they brought me up, training me and polishing me more and more, they recognized I am born with many spiritual qualities embedded in my consciousness, and very easily I was able to express all those spiritual qualities. So that is the reason they have named me or given me the title of living incarnation of super consciousness. See, human beings have 4 levels of consciousness: unconsciousness, subconsciousness, consciousness and super consciousness. Unconsciousness is the experience you go through while you are in deep sleep state. Subconsciousness is the experience you go through while you are in dreaming state. Consciousness is the experience you go through while you are in waking state. Super consciousness is the experience you go through while you are in complete space, the space of completion and meditation unclutching.
Now the next question, is it possible to achieve that state, a regular person?
Yes, everyone can achieve that state now. Everyone can achieve that state. There is no such thing as monopoly. That's the beauty of Hindu tradition. We are the tradition not only believes and practices, every human being can achieve that experience, can achieve that space. We give the tremendous freedom to explore the spiritual possibilities, and we open all the spiritual possibilities to all the human beings without the difference between caste, creed, community. And my mission is to lead a normal, ordinary human being from the unconscious space to the superconscious space.
Beautiful. And what would stop a person from achieving that space? What stops people from not having that?
I can say, if a monkey started thinking, what is the use of me becoming human being? What monkey would have missed? Can we make the monkey understand? We will never be able to make the monkey understand what all the monkey would have missed if he has not become human being. Same way, a born blind person, you can never make him understand what all he is missing because he is blind. Only a person with eyes can understand what a born blind man is missing. Only a man can understand what monkey is missing. Same way, only an enlightened being will understand what an unenlightened being is missing. Only a person who is living in superconscious space will understand what a person living in unconscious is missing.
And you express that, after going through inner awakening, that and this completion and learning how to create, that you can start creating all these phenomenal possibilities and realities.
Yeah.
And some people are so out of touch with that. They think that's a fantasy. But what is that like? What is your experience when you see people go through this program and then they start stepping into this new reality of phenomenal possibilities?
See, the main thing is, most of the time, your inner being is too busy in creating the negative realities for ourselves. Because of our powerless space, inadequate cognition, we go on creating wrong reality for us. So when you clear the root cause of why we create wrong realities and complete all the root patterns through which we create negative realities, inadequate realities for us, then we will know the science of how to create the right reality, adequate reality. So, the human beings, because of their pattern of inadequate cognition, being caught in inadequate cognition, being caught in incomplete patterns, they continue to suffer and give suffering to others with the incompletions. The best way to live, the only way to live is find your root pattern, and the biggest obstacle for human beings achieving their ultimate possibility is incompletions. Incompletions with themselves and with life. The karmas they carry with themselves and with the life. The karmas, the inadequate cognitions, constantly binds them and blinds them to the possibility of superconscious creation. So, finding the root cause of what binds them and blinds them and completing with it and moving to the conscious space and completion is essence of spirituality. That is exactly what I do in the Inner Awakening program.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, let's talk a little bit about the weekend programs that you have at your temples. Specifically, what classes can people participate in so that they can, the workshops and those types of things?
In Hinduism, we believe we have 7 energy centers in our body. We call that as chakras. And we also believe there is a tremendous inner potential energy in our body. We call that as Kundalini. Potential bioenergy, that Kundalini energy. This 2-day workshop is mainly to awaken that Kundalini energy and activate those 7 chakras in the human beings. The program is called Nitya Dhyana Yoga, Introduction to Inner Awakening. Every month, at least twice or thrice, in Los Angeles, in our temple, this program is conducted. I welcome all the listeners to come and enjoy the program, and all our centers across the United States, Oklahoma, Ohio, Phoenix, San Jose, Mill Valley, and Seattle, all our centers across the USA, all our temples across the USA, Atlanta, Charlotte, in every place this program is conducted at different times. You can contact those centers through our website, and please experience the program. You will really learn the new dimension of life.
Beautiful. I've also placed a link for Nithyananda.tv where you can listen to the live satsang. If you're in California, that will be later on this evening. And you can actually have a live experience with Swamiji pretty much every day if you'd like to. So what are the benefits of connecting with you live and in person?
Oh. We, in Hinduism, we believe the enlightened master's energy is beyond space. So when you sit live and meditate, we all connect with each other. When we all connect with each other as a collective energy field, as a collective energy space, we bring peace to planet Earth. We bring joy to planet Earth. We bring bliss to planet Earth. We experience collective Kundalini awakening. Means not only our individual inner potential energies are activated, the whole collective inner potential energy of the cosmos is awakened. So, when you sit live every morning with me, I activate the Kundalini energy, which is inner potential energy in each human being, through the ancient Vedic methods of sound, music, visualization, and meditation.
Beautiful. Now, you also have trained spiritual healers.
Yes.
Tell us about these healers that are on the planet.
People who are ready to take the responsibility to enrich others are given the training very systematically in the third level of inner awakening. As I described, inner awakening level 1 is 4 days, level 2 is next 6 days, level 3 is next 11 days. So totally 21 days. The level 3, they go through a powerful training how to be a healer, continuously radiating that higher space, the space for miracles, the space for consciousness in your body and inner space, and share it with others, enrich others. The science is taught to you. Anybody who learns the science and practices becomes healers, because your body innately carries the natural healing powers. I awaken that space inside you. You will be able to heal yourself and others, enrich yourself and others.
Beautiful. And I just want to say, from being on the phone with you now, I didn't feel bad this morning, but I feel more relaxed. I feel calm. I thought I was going to be nervous and not able to talk, but I just feel very peaceful, very blissful, and that's just a small taste of what you can experience, when you interact with Swamiji. I've had the experience of the temple and the classes and the energy, and it's beyond the ordinary. It's blissful, just like you said. So, Swamiji, I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would like to share before we get off the line?
That's all. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you. So I request only one thing to all the listeners. Somehow learn the science of completion, discover your root pattern, complete with it, start creating the reality you want, live blissful life in a powerful way. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you for everything you do for the world and for your blessings. And again, I appreciate you. And you have a beautiful day there in India.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Be blissful. And my blessings to all the teacher training participants who are sitting with me, who logged in. Yes, great. Oh. Can you tell all this group is teachers training group? Wow. I can see all you guys who are getting teachers training. Port Washington, Anna Nagar Chennai, Oman Sivagangai, Atlanta Ujjaini, East London UK, Vancouver Bhubaneswar, Singapore 1 means Sadhanananda, and Bangalore, Dr. Srileka, and Banirghata Road, Grasse, France, Sadhana Surrey, Canada, Toronto, Los Angeles, Molires, France, San Jose, Madurai, Singapore 2, I think Amrita, and Hong Kong, nice, Hong Kong, Tuen Mun, Varanasi, Dubai, Hong Kong Central, in Hong Kong 2 places, great, Ohio Prayag and Mill Valley, great, and Quebec, yes, great, and my blessings to all of you. See, I have this as my message. I can see Atlanta and Vancouver also, great. All this have this as my message. Real completion and creation means completing through creating is my message to all of you. Srishti Purnatva, by creating, completing. So continuously create the new reality you want. You will complete with old inadequate cognitions. So all you guys fill the halls you are sitting now for the IA level 1, level 2. That is the fruition of you being a teacher. Whichever hall you are sitting, fill that hall for IA level 1 and level 2. So only then you will be a bridge between an incarnation and human beings. My blessings. I am with you all. Let you all be trained, have the training, and become teachers of Nithyananda order. And I am also going to create a separate order, just like Sannyasa order. I will create an order of teachers and make a list published in our website, like yoga teachers and the class meditation teachers. We will have the order of teachers. Okay? My blessings. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching with eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.